Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by dense forests and high mountains, there lived a wise monk named Tenzin. He was famous for his calm nature, kind heart, and incredible wisdom. People from faraway lands visited him for advice. One day a young traveler named Arun got lost in the forest while searching for a hidden treasure. He had heard stories of a golden chest hidden deep in the mountains, and his heart was filled with greed. But now, he had no food, no water, and no idea where he was. After wandering for hours, Arun saw a small hut in the middle of the forest. Smoke was rising from the chimney, and the smell of fresh bread made his mouth water. When he knocked on the door, Tenzin opened it. "Come in, young man," the monk said with a warm smile. "You look tired and hungry." Arun quickly entered and was given bread, soup, and water. As he ate, Tenzin sat quietly, observing him. When Arun finished, he said, "Thank you for your kindness, but I don't have time to stay here. I must find the hidden treasure in the mountains." Tenzin asked, "Why do you seek this treasure?" Arun replied, "If I find it, I will become rich and happy. I will never have to struggle again." The monk nodded and said, "I will help you, but on one condition. Stay with me for 3 days. Learn what I have to teach, and then I will guide you to the treasure." Arun hesitated but agreed, thinking it was a small price to pay. For 3 days, Tenzin taught Arun how to meditate, be patient, and appreciate the beauty of the present moment. At first, Arun found it boring, but soon, he began to enjoy the peacefulness. He noticed the songs of the birds, the rustling of the leaves, and the warmth of the sun on his face. On the 4th day, Tenzin handed Arun a map. "Follow this path," he said. "It will lead you to the treasure." Arun followed the map eagerly. After climbing the mountains and crossing rivers, he finally reached the spot marked on the map. But instead of gold, he found a small pond. The water was crystal clear, and he could see his reflection perfectly. Disappointed, Arun returned to Tenzin. "There was no treasure, just a pond," he said angrily. Tenzin smiled and said, "Look at your face now. When you arrived here, you were filled with greed and unhappiness. But now you are calm and peaceful. The treasure is not gold. It is the wisdom to live a happy life. That pond showed you the real treasure. Yourself." Arun thought for a moment and realized the monk was right. He smiled for the first time in days and bowed deeply. "Thank you, master," he said. From that day, Arun stopped chasing wealth and began living a simple, meaningful life. He too became wise, and people came to him for advice, just as they had with Tenzin. Moral of the story: true treasure lies within us. Peace, wisdom, and happiness cannot be bought with gold. What do you think?